Okay. I made a really cute live video the other day, and it disappeared. I have no idea where it is. So I'm making another one, and this one isn't live. Well, it's live now, but whatever. I will go sometimes as a Hypnobabies instructor to events and share my business and share classes with potential students. And I usually have the student materials out on my table. And so many times people will like glance at it, but they think that it's the instructor material, not the student material, because there's so much of it. So I would like to clarify what exactly is in a Hypnobabies class material, and show that to you on the camera today. Very first, I want to share something that is unique to my classes that I like to throw in, and then I'll show you what every Hypnobabies class ever, what you get. These are some really cute little notebooks, and they're just blank pages. Nothing super special about them except that they're super cute. And I throw those in with my student kits so that my students have somewhere to take notes. So your instructor may do that, she may not. Feel free to bring your own notebook if you'd like, to have somewhere to write stuff, because there's not, I mean, there's margins in your big book, but there's not like a note designated space. The other thing I give my students is one of these. This is a post-it note pen and highlighter, and also has sticky flags. The flags are for during class. We cover a lot of material, but some of the material is meant to be covered at home and to be read at home, and so these flags help to mark those pages of what you're going to be reading at home, so they're easy to find later. So on to what is in everybody's Hypnobabies materials. This is the cute bag that you get from Hypnobabies. I'm going to turn my camera down so you can see what's on the desk. There we go. And everybody gets one of these bags. So in this bag we have a few different things. Put that to the side. There, not quite so glary. We'll start from the bottom. This is the Hypnobabies student workbook. It is quite large. As you can see, it's about 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches thick. There are 6 different classes in here, and they are chock full of information. Everything you could possibly want to know about birth, about how to stay healthy and low risk, exercise, how to tell which way baby's facing, nutrition, all that good pregnancy stuff. We also do new mom, new baby care, including breastfeeding. So that's wonderful. That is mostly education. The next thing that I want to show you is this is our reflection of my computer. Quick reference guide and our birth partners guide. So this is all for going over in advance ahead of your birth. You will know what's in this as well, but this is more to be in your go bag, to have with you at your birthing time, or to be at your house if you're having a home birth. There's some things that are nice to have on paper, like this explains your bishop score. This is a picture of a cord going flat over time. So it's just some stuff that's nice to have available to remind you. We have our acronym BRAIN to help you know which kinds of questions you want to ask, benefits and risks and alternatives, things like that. The other half of this book is the birth partner guide. Starts right there. And it's just this whole other half. And this is all for birth partners to know. We teach our birth partners how to help mom, how to support mom using her hypnosis, and also some other things that birth partners can do to help mom during their birthing time, such as making a really great environment, being the guardian. We call them the hypno guardians. And at the very back of this is, these are some birth prompts. A lot of times they're called mini scripts. They're about a paragraph long or so each, and there's for different stages of the birth. And these are little tiny scripts for birth partners to say or recite to mom during her birthing time to help her enhance her hypnosis and help her use her hypnosis and stay focused on using her hypnosis. We do have, I love this, you can't see it, of course, a change of plan script. Sometimes things don't always go quite the way we anticipate, and so having that change of plan script can really help mom to change gears and be ready and accepting of any direction her birthing takes, knowing that it's the best path for her and her baby to have a healthy and safe birth. And then prelude to the mini scripts is this. This whole booklet is full of scripts for birth partners to read to moms as practice several times a week, a few times a week, to practice doing hypnosis together. And the benefit of that is that birth partners become very familiar with Hypnobabies hypnosis, the way it sounds, the way the wording is, how the repetition of the words become very familiar to birth partners, to the point where is birthing time, they have those mini scripts to use as guides, but some of them can just wing it because they're so familiar with the hypnosis script, what is said. And that's great, because sometimes juggling a book in one hand and talking to mom in the other hand is a little bit of a magic trick, a little bit of a circus act. And then the other thing that it really helps with reading scripts together is mom becomes very familiar with dad's voice as a hypnotic guide for her. So mom gets to practice listening to dad's voice, so that when the time comes and dad is giving the hypnotic cues, she's very used to the sound of his voice making those suggestions, or the birth partner. It's not necessarily dad in every situation. So that can help mom. Do we have very successful single moms? Yes, we have very successful single moms who do it without a birth partner. Sometimes they use a doula, sometimes they're just completely by themselves, and they do a wonderful job. And we do have alternative methods for those moms to practice these same hypnosis scripts by themselves. And so if you're a single mom, that's totally fine. We got you covered in Hypnobabies. Last but not least is this. And it's empty. It's just a folder. And the reason that this comes empty is it's for the handouts. Now, there are a lot of handouts in Hypnobabies. I am going to show you. This is my instructor manual. Try and get the whole thing. Every single one of these tabs is a handout. So as you can see, there are oodles of them. So that's what that's for. Some of those handouts are really great to pass on to your nurses, to your midwives, to your OBs. One of them is actually to put over the clock to help you remember to stay focused on what your body's doing and on what time it is. But others are full of information that are just loose leaf papers of information. Other things that our moms get before, as soon as they're registered for class, they get one of these. This is one of our download cards, and it has the very first two tracks on it. The first one is Your Special Safe Place, which our moms love. It's a very favorite one. Many moms love that one. And Easy Comfortable Childbirth, which helps us to open up our mental, take the girdle off your brain, ladies, and open up to the possibility of having a much easier, much more comfortable birth. And then these also you get throughout the class. There's a little, what's upside down? There's a little sleeve. And it has 4 more download cards, and altogether there are 18 total hypnosis tracks from Hypnobabies. One of them is for birth partners, and the rest are for mom, and they build on each other, so it's not the same one. You use one for week 1, and then you move on to the next one, and you move on to the next one, you move on to the next one, so you're learning new skills that build, so that by the time your baby comes, you have an entire tool belt full of hypnosis tools to use at your discretion. Whichever ones work best for you, that's the one you get to choose to use. So there's no like have-tos or right ways or wrong ways to use Hypnobabies. As long as you do your practices, you did Hypnobabies. So that is what you get when you are in a Hypnobabies class. You get all this stuff, and it is just lovely to see moms go through this class. So if you have any questions, if you want to know more about what's in a student kit, please comment, I guess, like my video. If you like it, give me some hearts. I don't know if you can do that. It's not live anymore. And I will make another video if you want to ask some specific questions, or if you want me to make another video about something, please let me know what you want a video of. Thank you.